Many people recently gathered at Bommer Canyon to honor former City Council member and current Planning Commissioner Mary Ann Gaido.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's wonderful to have you here with us today as we recognize the contributions that Mary Ann Gaido has made to our open space preservation efforts.
I always say that it does take a community to raise a child, but it also takes dedicated, hardworking individuals to create a community. And I believe Mary Ann Gaido is one of many outstanding community leaders that deserved this recognition today.
Well, Mary Ann Gaido is a real pioneer in our city. She was active in the late 60s and early 70s, part of the incorporation effort, but throughout it all, very, very dedicated to the preservation of natural open space.
In 1977, then Council member Gaido made a proposal for the city to purchase 8 acres of Bommer Canyon from the Irvine Company.
Well, it was a decision on the Irvine City Council in 1977 when we had park bond monies to spend, and we requested that the city purchase this cattle camp area as a park.
Back in 1982, the city of Irvine purchased 8 acres of Bommer Canyon for about $268,000. That's $30,000 per acre. If the city were to purchase those same 8 acres of Bommer Canyon today, it would cost $2 million per acre for a total of $16 million. As part of a park code requirement, the Irvine Company granted the remaining 7 acres of Bommer Canyon to the city of Irvine.
But looking back, even then it seemed very wise on our part to purchase the land and to see to it that it would be preserved in perpetuity for public use and enjoyment and just for its natural beauty.
Bommer Canyon was once the heart of the Irvine Company's cattle operations. Today, it is part of 16,000 acres of open space that is preserved in perpetuity in Irvine for public use. For Irvine residents, Bommer Canyon is a place where they can get away from the daily grind of life without leaving the city limits.
And it is our parks and open space that allow people, even as the city grows, to still feel like there are places where they can get away. Up here in Bommer Canyon, you feel like you're hundreds of miles away from civilization, and it's just a short drive up from Turtle Rock.
Because of her work in acquiring Bommer Canyon and her dedication to preserving open space, the city of Irvine honored Mary Ann Gaido with a plaque that will permanently be displayed at the former cattle camp.
This is Bommer Canyon in all of its glory, and Mary Ann, it's our pleasure to give you that as a memento.
It's just an outstanding opportunity for us as council members to honor those people that have worked for the city and dedicated their life to community service and making Irvine great.
And I think it's important to remind people that it takes the vision of leaders and it takes a lot of tenacity to get some of these things done. And so I was grateful that we were able to recognize Mary Ann for her early leadership.
The ceremony included testimonials from many individuals, including current and past city council members, the Irvine Company, and the Irvine Ranch Conservancy. The event included a Juanino blessing.
Peyo, we go, we peyo, go, we peyo, we go, we.
Senator Mimi Walters recognizes you and is delighted to do this presentation.
Family, friends, and supporters had a chance to meet and greet the honoree.
Well, it was very humbling, of course, but with great gratitude. I am very, very pleased to be honored with this plaque and to be in the company of such a wonderful spot with the city of Irvine.
Mary Ann Gaido still serves on the Planning Commission for the city of Irvine. She is also currently on the board of directors for the Irvine Community Land Trust. After more than 4 decades of public service, Mary Ann Gaido feels that her work is still not done. She continues to serve the city of Irvine and its residents.